Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining in. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a good day of watching football. It was relaxing for me because the Jets didn't play, which I hate to say, but it makes my football Sunday much more enjoyable. I want to go over a report that came out. Even though the Jets don't play, they still seem to make the news. Always got to be something come out with this team to talk about, to debate over, to just throw them right back into the mix again. Yesterday, a report came out from Ian Rappaport of NFL Network that he spoke about Aaron Rodgers has been playing with injuries this season, basically since the Bronco game. I'm going to go ahead and bring up that article just real quick, and I'll kind of go through it with you. Now, this is the Bleacher Report's version of it. It's not Rappaport's, but it's Bleacher Report. They just report on his report. They're not going to verbatim it, but it is the report that he basically gave. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers has played it close to the vest when it comes to his health this season, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. Rappaport reported Sunday that Rodgers has resisted getting scans done, not wanting to reveal the severity of his injuries out of fear of having to come off the field. Now, this is in reports of a hamstring injury, ankle injury, and some other stuff he's got. Bleacher Report says the four-time MVP has dealt with ankle, knee, and hamstring injuries this season while leading the Jets to a 3-8 record. Rappaport described the hamstring injury as a particularly significant one. Though through 11 games, Rodgers has completed 63.4% of his passes for 2,442 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Those numbers are pretty good. I mean, they're more or less average, but they're not bad. They're not terrible numbers. So he's playing well, I guess, although the record doesn't show it. The report goes on to say he told reporters that he was dealing with stuff on both legs after a Week 4 loss to the Denver Broncos. He later said he was experiencing swelling in his knee. The veteran signal caller then said after a Week 5 loss to the Minnesota Vikings that he had suffered a low ankle sprain. 2 weeks later, interim head coach Jeff Ulbrich told reporters that Rodgers had a hamstring issue that flared up during a Week 7 loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rodgers said heading into Week 8 that he felt good on game days, but was dealing with knee swelling as well as hamstring tightness. Should he be ruled out at any point, the Jets would have to obviously put in Tyrod Taylor. Taylor made his Jets debut in the fourth quarter of the Jets' Week 1 loss to the 49ers, during which he completed 6 of 8 pass attempts for 36 yards and a touchdown. Rodgers, who turns 41 on December 2nd, missed almost the entire 2023 season, as we all know, because of his Achilles injury. He has 1 year remaining on his contract with the Jets with no guaranteed money left on the deal. Okay, so that's pretty much that's the gist of that. So let me say a few things here to that. This is so typical Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I don't understand what are the Jets doing right now? Are they actually like gaslighting the fans more or less? I hope that's the right term to say that, listen, this season was a wash because Rodgers was hurt. Is this going to be their reason to run it back next year? Is that what this is? Oh, it's just coming out now, 3-8, that he's been playing injured, he's been hurt, he hasn't feel well, or whatever the story is. Is that what this is now? So they can run this crap back next year, or is it just coming out now? We all didn't know it. We all know he's not playing up to par. So what is the real deal here? In my opinion, I would like to know what's the real. Who's running this team? Like, does any other quarterback do that? Does any other player do that? Say, listen, I'm not getting scans. I'm not getting looked at. I'm playing. Who the hell? He makes me laugh because when I watch him on the Pat McAfee show, which by the way, I enjoy McAfee's show. It's a great show. And a couple of weeks ago or whenever it was, after Saleh got fired, he's saying, oh, I don't know why all these people think I have so much control over the team. And I don't, because I don't, he says. You don't? Funny thing, how is the day before Robert Saleh was fired, Woody Johnson called you on the phone, and I suppose we're all supposed to think he just wondered how your day was going. Hey, how you feeling, buddy? The next morning, Saleh's locked out of the facility. You wanted Devontae Adams, you got him. You wanted Alan Lazard, you got him. We hired Nathaniel Hackett before you were here to get you here, so you got him. You got Dalvin Cook, you wanted him. The Jets got him last year. Let's not forget that. So this guy's gotten everybody he's wanted. Offensive lineman, I can't remember whose name is now. Just got him for this guy because he wanted all his buddies. He wanted all his plays. He wanted his offensive. He wanted everything and he's gotten it. So what does he mean he doesn't have any power? And now we're supposed to believe that he refuses to get looked at because he doesn't want to come off the field. At what point do you realize that he's hurting the team, not helping? I can understand if this was a team that is 1 or 2 games out of the playoffs and Rodgers is going to play through this, man. I got to get us over the top here. We're a game or 2 out of the playoffs. You're not. You're just hurting the team now. I don't know if it's because of his arrogance or what it's because of, but it's not helping the team at this point. It's hurting the team. Maybe back in after the Denver game, if you had said something, you could have got looked at. You could have taken a couple games off and came back 100%, or at least came back 90%, or come back feeling better. Instead of playing through, now hurting his ankle, hurting his hamstring, hurting his back, hurting his feelings. It's always something here with this guy. I don't give him kudos for this at all. Now, I was watching somebody earlier that was, I'm not sure, I give him credit for playing through it. I don't at all because you're not playing for anything. You're not keeping us in the playoff hunt. You're hurting the team by playing like this. But he's so arrogant and so stuck on himself. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I read from this guy is that he's not coming out. I'm playing. You're hurting the team at this point. Cut this guy, get rid of him, get him out of there before you gaslight the Jet fans into thinking we're going to run this back next year because Aaron Rodgers was hurt last year. Imagine what we have done if he wasn't hurt. And he's just going to be going on 42 years old next year, and it's going to be another ankle or hamstring or some kind of something, thumb inch something. This has got to stop with the Jet fans. I'm telling you, don't be fooled by this. This is gaslighting to me, and I hope I'm using the proper term, but at its best. Because this can't happen. I mean, who's running this team here? What coach is going to say, wait a minute, man, you got to get checked out here. We need you for the long run. We may need you to take a couple games off to heal your hamstring or heal your ankle or get better. Do whatever the problem was. We're going to need you down the end. Because he hasn't done that, we're supposed to believe now that this is why the Jets are 3-8. He's missing guys. One receiver goes left, he throws right. He can't get out of the pocket. Maybe it is because he's hurt. But should he be playing? You're hurting the team. You've hurt the team to the point where the playoffs are out of the question now. They're laughing stock, and every time you turn around, there's a new report coming out. Woody Johnson wants to bench him. He doesn't want to play for the Jets, or he does want to play for the Jets. He wants to come back next year, but he doesn't know if he wants to come back next year. Let me tell you what's going to happen at the end of this year. If they don't cut this guy at the end of the season or before June 1st, you know what's going to happen, everybody? It's going to be the same Aaron Rodgers antics off the field again. He's going to keep the whole NFL just biting their knuckles, wondering if he's coming back or not. Is he going to play? Because that's what he likes to do. He did that shit last year till the end. I don't know. Then he comes in the end, tells everybody on Pat McAfee, I want to play for the Jets. After he comes out of his closet or his darkness, whatever it is he does. So that's going to happen again next year. Maybe he's got to go back into the closet, shut the door, think, do I want to play again? And guess what's going to happen? All the NFL is going to be up in arms waiting for Aaron Rodgers' decision. Get out of that crap, Jets. Cut this guy. I don't care if you cut him now. Cut your losses, take the cap hit, whatever it's going to be, get rid of this guy. I just see a guy, and I ain't saying this to be disrespectful to Aaron Rodgers or anybody else, but I see a guy that is almost becoming like a dark cloud on the organization. Everybody's afraid to say anything. They're afraid to hurt his feelings. He does what he wants. He mopes around on the sideline, covers his head with a blanket when things are going bad. I mean, this is becoming just like a big dark cloud over the organization. Everybody walks on pins and needles with this guy. Cut this guy, get rid of him, do something, and move forward. It's got to be, this experiment is over. The team is bad. They're one of the worst teams in football with Aaron Rodgers on the team. This has got to stop, guys. So listen, I just want everybody to let me know what you think about this whole report coming out. I think it's more of a major report than some people even think. So let me know what you guys think below. Leave me a comment and hit that like button if you enjoyed my video. And as always, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a great deal. I'll talk to you guys again during the week. Take care now. Have a good day.